right, how's everybody doing this evening? My name is Kent and the channel is EOS San Diego, or EOS Nightly, as a lot of people like to refer to it. And we will be in San Francisco this weekend. This upcoming weekend, we will be in San Francisco at the World Expo. So we look forward to meeting a lot of people there and showing everyone the new challenge application, challenge app that we're working on right now. It's a geolocation application where you'll be able to challenge somebody to be someplace at a certain time, certain place. And we're going to be able to use EOS for those challenges. So we're putting that together right now. We'll be able to show it this weekend. And we're really looking forward to that because we've been working really hard on it. But what I want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about some of Dan Larimer's comments on Telegram. And of course, Dan makes a lot of comments about a lot of stuff. And one of the things he does is he comments about a lot of things, politics. You know, politics, he has strong political belief systems. And of course, he's from the United States. I think he's from Virginia, grew up in Blacksburg, Virginia. And he's a libertarian. I don't know how much a libertarian, which is basically somebody that is a belief in self-government. That people should have a lot of independent freedoms outside of government. Excuse me, government shouldn't be controlling your life. You should be able to control your own life, which gives you some idea why Dan created, got involved with blockchain. Because blockchain really is, in my opinion, kind of a reset, an ability to be independent of centralized systems, which gives a lot of freedom. You know, and I'm not so much of a politician or I don't believe so much in politics. My feeling about politics is that a little bit like if you were a player in the NFL or a coach in the NFL or even the NCAA basketball tournament like I watched the other night when Auburn kind of got screwed on a call. The guy double dribbled and they missed the call, so Auburn doesn't go to the final, the championship. Virginia does. You know, but if you're the coach, man, you should be really mad, but you're not going to be too mad if you're the Auburn coach because you got a pretty good deal. I mean, you're making a really good salary, and you're going to bitch a little bit about the call, but the bottom line is you're not going to bitch too much because you're making a pretty good living as a basketball coach, and the NCAA is a pretty good way of going, and you're doing pretty well. So why bitch too much? Just like if you're a football coach or a football player in the NFL and they blow a call like they did this year in the Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, you're going to complain a little bit, but the bottom line is the NFL is treating you pretty well. You're making pretty good money, so you're not going to bitch too much about it. That's the way I feel about politics. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff goes on we don't like, but the bottom line is most of us live pretty well. So whatever side you're on, we really don't have a whole lot to complain about. If you live in a country that's free and you don't have war and you don't have a lot of a lot of fear of people coming and robbing you or taking your property or something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of taxes and there's a lot of problems, but the bottom line is you do have a lot of freedoms too. So, and I think Dan would agree with that. But Dan has real strong feelings about this kind of stuff, and he expresses them all the time. I think that's good. And Vitalik does the same thing, because I think that shows you kind of the mindset of where these people are that are making these new ideas, this new way of creating things. And I can tell you one thing from my point of view, that the blockchain really is freedom. And to me, the biggest freedom blockchain gives you is the ability to create a token on a blockchain and be able to trade that token on a decentralized exchange. To me, that's more important than any freedom that any government can give me or any political power from any political party. That is true freedom, the ability to create something on the blockchain and then be able to offer it on a decentralized exchange. That is power that I don't think many people realize, and that's why I so love the blockchain. That's why I so love EOS, and that's why I so love the idea of a smart contract, creating a token and putting it on a blockchain. That is true freedom. That is true independence from centralized systems, because that is such a closed system to be able to have a publicly traded company or have something that's publicly offered through an exchange where other people can get involved with it. With the Security and Exchange Commission rules and regulations and laws, that is in a very exclusive group of people that are in that club, and almost nobody is in that club, and the blockchain is giving people opportunity to do that. So to me, that's the ultimate freedom, and that's the ultimate thing, and this is why I'm so involved and so love the blockchain. I could go on for stories and stories about people that their wealth is created by having a company that goes public. One that comes to mind, I talk about him all the time, Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban literally is the luckiest man on the face of the earth. When I see what he created and the way he was able to take that company public, have Yahoo buy it, and really literally become a billionaire out of what I thought was a pretty flimsy idea. You know, the idea of putting radio on the internet. Really flimsy idea. So, and then I see this guy on Shark Tank basically critiquing other people's ideas. And he had a really crummy idea, I think it was called broadcast.com. I've talked about it before. But because he was able to get it into the public arena and get people to trade it, that's how he made all his money. That's how he made his billions of dollars. And now he's considered somebody that can critique ideas. But anyway, that's the freedom I see. I see the freedom of the blockchain as being able to create something on a blockchain, having exchanges trade it, and then also have the ability to get it out so that a lot of people can see it. That is true freedom. And no matter what you believe, libertarianism, Democrat, Republican, whatever, that is the true freedom. And of course, this is freedom that extends without country boundaries. This is freedom that goes throughout the world. This is a reset on centralized systems. This is ability for anybody to create and do something and have a lot of people see it and be able to participate in communities and create something and get a lot of people to see it. That is the freedom that I see in the blockchain. And the blockchain is a reset. And that's what I really love about it. And so Dan definitely has that mindset. And that's how come I think that EOS is such a great project. And that's why I enjoy reading his comments. And I'll put the link to some of his comments below because it's got some good stuff. I really enjoy watching it. So thank you very much. And of course, we'll be in San Francisco and there'll be a video tomorrow night. Appreciate it very much.